In 1932, the Australian Army declared war on a bird. They lost. Not lost some ground. Lost, outright, surrendered, to emus. Birds with the IQ of a houseplant and the aerodynamics of a filing cabinet beat a nation that had machine guns. This is the true story of the Great Emu War, and why, to this day, the emu remains undefeated. Picture Western Australia, post-World War I. The government handed returning soldiers free farmland, because nothing says thank you for your service like a plot of dirt and a prayer. These were called soldier settlers, and most of them had never farmed a day in their life. Then came the emus, 20,000 of them, marching inland after breeding season, smashing through fences built for sheep, not 6-foot prehistoric speed birds, and demolishing wheat crops like it was an Olympic sport. The farmers, broke, desperate, and very tired of birds, did what any reasonable person would do. They asked the Australian government for machine guns, and the Australian government, in one of history's great say-less moments, said yes. Enter Major G.P.W. Meredith, commander of the Royal Australian Artillery, sent in with 2 Lewis machine guns, 10,000 rounds of ammunition, and the confidence of a man who has clearly never met an emu. The plan? Ambush the emu flocks, mow them down, problem solved. Soldiers, 2 guns, against farm birds. This should be a massacre. It was a massacre of the soldiers' dignity. The first ambush. Roughly 50 emus spotted. The gunner opens fire, and the gun jams after killing maybe a dozen. The rest scatter like they've done this before. Because here's the thing nobody told the army. Emus can run 30 miles an hour, zigzag like fighter jets, and apparently have a council that meets to discuss machine gun avoidance tactics. Next attempt. Meredith tries to set up an ambush near a dam where thousands of emus gather to drink. Perfect kill zone, except the emus, sensing supreme danger, simply split into smaller groups, each with its own decoy unit. I am not making this up. Witnesses described small packs, each with a leader, watching for danger while the others fled. Wild birds were out-strategizing the Australian military. Then someone had the genius idea to mount a machine gun on a moving truck to chase the emus down. The truck immediately became the joke of the operation. It couldn't catch them. The terrain destroyed the suspension, and at one point, the gunner couldn't even fire because the truck was bouncing too hard to aim. One witness joked the emus could have given war medals out for evasive maneuvering. By the end of it, after 6 days, the Army had fired over 2,500 rounds. The official emu body count, somewhere between 50 and 200, out of 20,000. That's not a kill ratio, that's a participation trophy. The press had a field day. Newspapers mocked the operation relentlessly. One ornithologist dryly noted the emus had machine gun-proof anatomy, since the bullets just didn't always land clean on birds built like armored runners. Parliament was humiliated. Major Meredith himself admitted, and this is a real quote, that if they had a military division with the birds' bulletproof toughness, it could face any army in the world. He was complimenting the enemy. After losing to it, the government pulled the troops out. The emus stayed. The wheat kept getting eaten. Eventually, farmers got a bounty system instead, paying for emu beaks, because that actually worked, unlike, the army. So next time someone tells you war is about who has the better weapons, remind them. Australia had machine guns, trained soldiers, and a battle plan. The emus had vibes and shockingly good teamwork. And the emus won. They are, to this day, the only confirmed undefeated military opponent of the Australian Armed Forces. Respect the bird.